What is it you've come here for?
That man in that photo.
You bring trouble and dishonor.
The story begins in Japan in 1950. James Wright, a former British Royal Air Force pilot and World War II survivor, walks into the Ito family dojo while still wearing his shoes. In Japanese martial arts culture, this is a serious sign of disrespect. The students immediately become angry, seeing his action as a direct insult. Wright calmly demands to meet General Ito, the brutal officer who once commanded the prison camp where he was held during the war. The students surround him and order him to leave, but Wright refuses. When they try to throw him out, he quickly defeats several of them in a fierce fight. The senior student finally stops the attack and asks why Wright is so determined to see their master. Before Wright can answer, the story flashes back to the 1940s during World War I. That time, Wright was a wing commander flying over the Philippine Islands. During a mission, his plane is shot down. He survives the crash, but his co-pilot is killed. As he tries to escape, Japanese soldiers surround him. Wright manages to ambush 2 of them, but the rest quickly overpower him and capture him. He is taken to a prisoner of war camp run by the ruthless Lieutenant Colonel Ito. After meeting Wright, Ito orders Captain Hiroshi to take him into the forest and execute him with a samurai sword. But Wright fights back, turning the situation around and killing Hiroshi and his men before escaping into the jungle. Unfortunately, Wright falls into a trap and is captured again. When he is brought back to the camp, Ito decides not to kill him immediately. Instead, he wants to break his spirit first and make an example out of him. Life inside the camp is brutal. Prisoners suffer from hunger, disease, and constant abuse. Guards often beat them for entertainment and sometimes force them to fight each other. One day, Wright is thrown into a dirt arena and forced to fight a skilled Japanese fighter. At first he refuses, but when a rifle is pointed at his head, he has no choice. With one precise move, Wright knocks the fighter down and finishes the fight using a mysterious and forbidden empty hand technique. The entire camp falls silent as the prisoners realize someone has finally stood up to their captors. Instead of killing him, Ito becomes fascinated with Wright and keeps him alive while starving and torturing him, hoping to break his will. Later, Wright secretly steals a radio from a guard tower and tries to contact the Allied forces. With the help of another American prisoner who speaks Tagalog, he attempts to send a message, but the camp is heavily guarded and their plan almost fails. The next day, another prisoner is caught trying to escape. As punishment, Ito forces him to fight in the arena. Wright protests, reminding Ito about the rules protecting prisoners of war, but Ito simply mocks him and says that inside the camp only his rules matter. Angered, Wright challenges Ito to fight him directly, but the commander ignores him. That night, Wright and his ally finally manage to send a radio signal. But when they return, Japanese soldiers are waiting for them. Just as punishment is about to begin, Allied bombers suddenly appear in the sky and start attacking the camp. Chaos erupts everywhere. Prisoners begin fighting back while explosions destroy the camp. During the confusion, Wright finally confronts Ito inside his tent. Exhausted and injured, the two enemies fight each other. Just when Wright is about to finish him, his friend pulls him away so they can escape. Soon after, Allied soldiers arrive and defeat the remaining Japanese forces, freeing the prisoners. Wright survives the war, but the memories of the camp remain with him forever. The story then returns to 1950 to Wright is still standing inside the dojo, surrounded by Ito's students. He explains that he did not come for revenge, only for closure. The senior student then reveals that General Ito died 2 years earlier. Before Wright leaves, the student returns the war medals that Ito once stole from him. He also asks Wright to demonstrate the mysterious empty hand technique their master once spoke about. At first, Wright refuses, but finally he agrees. He throws a lightning-fast punch that stops just inches from the student's face. Instead of striking, Wright lowers his hand and helps the student back to his feet, showing true martial respect. Without another word, Wright walks away, finally leaving the painful memories of the war behind.